It's 11:59 at Radio Free America, and this is Uncle Sam with music and the truth until dawn. Right now, I go... It's 11:59 at Radio Free America, and this is Uncle Sam with music and the truth until dawn. Right now, I got a few words for some of our brothers and sisters in the occupied zone. The chair is against the wall. The chair is against the wall. John has a long mustache. John has a long mustache. It's 12 o'clock, Americans, another day closer to victory. And for all of you out there on or behind the lines, this is your song.
Hey, did you know that you could help support our future projects and let everyone know you're a fan of what we do? Check out our print-on-demand store. We have a tab here on YouTube. When you click on it, you can choose from a bunch of different items. We have shirts and posters and coffee mugs. Click on the one you like. When you find the design you want to put on it, choose a color and a size if it's appropriate. And when you purchase these items, a portion goes to help fund our future projects. We really do appreciate your support. You get some cool stuff. When you get that stuff, post pictures here and on other platforms, and we'll hook you up next time you order from our Gear website store. Thank you for your support of gunwebsites.com. All right, well, if this is working, we'll see if it's working. Let me know if it's working. I got Woods out there. It's the only one that's been verified as a human being on the other end of the internet. Does the internet still work? Is the internet still working? So we're live on the X, and there's people listening over there. We're live over here on the YouTube. Woods has given us a 5x5. Thank you. Oh, look at who came over here. My little co-host came over here. But it's too hot for him, and there's nowhere for him to sit, so he's not joining the show today. You going to come up here? Oh, he remembers how to come up here. You going to come up there all the way? All right, you going to be on the show? No, you're not going to be on the show. But he'll squirt. He'll make some kind of noise. Make some kind of noises. Make a noise. Did he make a noise? Nobody else kisses their co-host a bunch of times right in the middle of the show. We're not afraid to kiss our co-host a whole bunch of times right in the middle of the show on this show. All right, let's get into it. He's not going to stay up here very long because it's super hot. 90 degrees in here. So he just thinks there's some sort of food probably, or he thinks maybe it's a reflex from back in the olden days when he used to be a co-host, but he already wants down. All right, you're going down. You know what I think it is? I think he wants to go OUTSIDE, but I didn't do that before the show, and that was probably a bad decision. Oh, well, I'll learn. But don't come out. You're getting right back up again? Oh, came right back up again, so I'm wrong. It's like having a heating pad on your lap. He's super warm. What are you yawning for, buddy? Oh, yeah, I know what you want. He's full of poops, and he wants to go outside. We'll see if anybody joins us. I open this up. This is a Patreon chat. I'm not like some people that do our membership chats off air in front of nobody so that only the members know about it. I just do them over here in front of everybody. But I gave a link to our Patreon. So if you're a Patreon, you want a link, feel free. Jump in. But I've got a couple of things I was going to do. Probably should have let the dog go POTTY first, but I didn't. Let's see. Let's open this up. I could probably do some of this off of the screen. We have a couple of different things to get some images made. We'll do some comparison stuff if nobody's gonna join in. I'll just get some images made over here. And let's see what is going on with this thing. Yeah, I don't know why this little dog wants so much attention all of a sudden. Oh man, I only got 6 little points left. I must have been using this earlier today. The other one is going to be on Twitter because I haven't used that one very much. But if I'm on the right Twitter account, and I am, when you go into here, you get access to their AI. Dude, what don't you come up here and fart for? It's gross. You just farted. I apologize if anyone could have heard that fart on the podcast. That's a horrible thing for him to do. I guess, you know what? We didn't have a podcast on Saturday because I was doing stuff and Tony was... I messed up on getting to Tony because his schedule was different on Saturday and I screwed up. But this is sort of like our Saturday show, except instead of having Tony hanging out, I got my co-pilot, my co-host. He's technically a co-pilot also. All right, so you're saying that he can spell? He knows what I'm saying for sure. When I say Potty, he looks at me and he's wagging his tail because that's what he wants. He's full of it and he wants to go deposit it where a good boy would put it. But, all right, go back down. Go hang out with Mello. Go see what Mello's doing. I have one dog that leaves me alone and the other dog is the opposite of leaving me alone. All right, so let's see. Let's do, what should we do? Feel free to be part of the show. You can do that by wiggling your fingers in front of the part of your computer that looks like letters. There's a part of your computer that looks like a typewriter. And if you fiddle with it with your fingers, words will happen on the screen. The tubes of the internet will bring those words to me. And just like how Wood said stuff with his fingers, boom, hashtag bacon bit, look at that. Then that was able to be interactive on the internet here. So look, he's literally wiggling them right now. So I'm going to just start getting some images that I'll need in the future. I desperately need these images. So we'll say pug. I know what I'm going to do. Drive. I can spell. And at on Hoth. Let's see what they do with this one. And then I'll do the same thing. That was, what is it called? What is that? He's just standing in front of one, kinda. So now I don't even know if I'll bother with this. Driving and add at in the driver's seat. I'm going to say from the driver's seat. From. Okay. My computer's super hot, so it must be glitching right now. I was just getting a bunch of questions today about my laptop. Maybe wonder if my laptop's getting too old because I don't literally remember when I got it. All right, you got Ted over there. That's a new name. I haven't seen that one before. All right, so now I'm going to add that modifier of the driver's seat and see what happens. All right, so now he's driving a little tank around, but that little tank is pretty good. So we'll definitely be we'll be grabbing this one. This one is pretty good, so we'll be grabbing that one. Thank you, robots. Oh, this one is weird, but we're going to grab it. It's got an ad in it. And this one looks like he's just driving a car around on Hoth. He's got nothing else to do. So they put his harness on at least. They're being very safe about it. This one's pretty good. So this one's a little weirder because you have to save image as, and then they're assholes and they name everything the same. So you gotta go in and rename it.
And then you have to close it. And I don't know. What do you think? I think Microsoft won. I think this is Microsoft over here. Yeah, Microsoft Bing, and this is Twitter. Twitter did a good job and everything. It's a good thing, but you can't tell it's an ad. So now I'll say wide view of a pug driving an ad and all that. And then I'll do the same thing over here. I'm going to add wide view of pug driving an ad. Let me get rid of this driver's seat part because it doesn't seem like it's as stupid as the... Oh, look at this one. So I think that driver's seat is screwing with it. I'll grab this though. It's an interesting one. And we got to give it a name because it's stupid. And then, dang it. Wide view of a pug, and then none of them are putting them in the AT-AT. What is up with that? There's a famous scene where you see the AT-AT pilots. All right, I guess I'll quit doing it because I'm going to say that the internet can't do this. I'm going to say the robots can't figure this out. They failed. Failure. Let's see. Favorite is the top left. It depends on which one. I went through a couple or whatever. This one here, where it looks like he's just driving some car. Notice there's a subtle fuck you looking thing down here. That was rude for the AI to do that. Anyway, if you got any ideas for what to make the AI do next, let me know. So I'm going to probably say driving a World War II Corsair over the Pacific. Attacking a battleship. No, aircraft carrier. All right, so we'll take that. I'm lazy, so I'll just copy and make it create that. That one will take longer. Look how long that one will take, and look at how long Grok will take. Grok has a name, and it's a cool name, kind of, because they named it off of a stranger in strange land from... Who wrote that now? Why can't I think of his name? What's his face? So pug driving, I should have said flying, I guess. A World War II Corsair over the Pacific attacking an aircraft carrier. I think he did pretty good on this one. It's not ideal, but we'll save it. You have to go through this whole ordeal because they can't figure out how to make a thing with a unique name. Come on, look at how Microsoft does it. This one kind of looks like the Aces High from man, why can't I think of the name of what Aces High? I'm going to now say Pug is Eddie in the Aces High poster. See if it knows what Eddie is and what Aces High poster is. This one was pretty good. Well, they did not do it very well, but I did get some interesting stuff out of here. What I like about this Microsoft is look how easy it is. I just click download and I own all these images now. Thank you, Microsoft, very much. Click, 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 and there's 4 images. Oh my goodness, this is horrible, but I'm taking it. So over here, I have to save as and then give it a new unique name. And then it also saves it as a dumb file that I have to fiddle with usually. For whatever reason, I don't know why they're doing that. Iron Maiden, yeah, thank you. So Eddie and the Iron Maiden. So now we'll take that and see if they figure it out. I mean, that's existed for a while, so they don't like need to know the internet in order to do this. Oh, Ghost Rider Pug? I'll do that one. Oh, snap. This one is not right, but at least it tried. It looks like a Rottweiler, though. I'm not even saving that one. It's too much trouble. Let's see what these look like. It ain't bad. It ain't good, but it ain't bad. I feel like Ozzy would like this one. This one is goofy. It's okay, but the little skull on his head is too weird. This one, DJ would like this one, I think. And I don't know who would like this one. It did a really good job, though, for the Microsoft. Usually dinks stuff up. And literally every one of them, they made Iron Maiden look kind of cool. And then everything looks pretty good, actually. Microsoft always tries to put clothes on the Pug all the time. I don't know why, because I don't ever say, hey, put clothes on him. Oh, Snoopy and the Red Baron. Pug is Snoopy-like dog being a Red Baron-like flyer. Because you're not allowed to ask for the actual things. So I'm going to see what happens if I do that. So Grok was way faster, but I don't know what it came up with. This is the new Dune. I'm assuming that this is what the new Dune is going to be because they don't give a shit about being true to the movies or anything. This did not. Well, it gave a little Snoopy dog on a medicine box or something. Haters will say that AI made these images. That one's cute. Just saying. But it didn't. Let me just say, Pug is Snoopy being the Red Baron. Being the Red. And I should spell Baron right, because I don't know how. I guess. I don't know what's going on. Well, I must have had 15, and it went back to 15, because at first I had 6 or something when I first started. And I've done more than a couple. So Microsoft will, that's horrible. It's okay, I'm keeping it, but it's not what I asked for. So I think Grok is okay, but it's stupid, and it doesn't do good. Oh man, these are bad too. They don't know, they're afraid to do Snoopy maybe. He does look like he owns a biplane. Let's see. Don't describe, just write the keywords. Yeah, but sometimes when you say like Pug is Snoopy, then it will say copyright or whatever. So let's just say, what happens if I say Pug is Snoopy? That was a waste because, like I say, they only give me so many fast ones. As soon as this countdown hits 0, then you think they take long now. They'll take even longer. See, they don't know what they're doing. This one's cute. Haters will say that it's AI. This one's not so cute. I'm leaving it there. I don't know. That one's okay. But it's copyrightable. All right, so let's see. What else did you have in there? Ghost Rider Pug? Pug is Ghost Rider in southern Arizona. I can spell a lot of things, but not these words, I guess. So that one will get to work, and in an hour we'll have those, and we'll see what... I also don't like that you only get one with stupid Grok over here, and I'm paying for it. I'm paying $7 for it. Paying $25, no, I don't pay anything for this one. This one's 0. This one is, that's a good picture of Ghost Rider, but I don't see Pug in there at all. Let's see. How about Ghost Rider is a pug? Let's see what we got over here. This looks like he's a nun or something. Nun Rider. This is the one movie that I didn't watch. I'm not going to download that. It looks weird. This one looks like he's a sad biker. And this one looks also weird. It would be good if this guy wasn't on it. That would be actually a pretty good video. Or a pretty good one. So I should say Pug is driving a dirt bike in southern Arizona. Pug is popping wheelies on a dirt bike. Cool dirt bike in southern Arizona. So if I can figure out how to type wheelies in here. Boom. This is not Ghost Rider, but it is a good picture of a pug, so we'll save that one, even though I have to do all this. This is why a lot of people say I should have a personal assistant, so I wouldn't have to type all this stuff in here all the time. It's a lot of work. All right, and then we'll put this here. Boom. It's pretty good. Usually they put clothes on them, so I'm impressed. This one's pretty bitchin'. I like that one a lot. That's pretty much what he looks like when he's popping wheelies. See, they put clothes on him on this one. And sometimes he wears a chest protector when he's popping wheelies, but he doesn't. This is what he looks like when he's popping wheelies. So that's a good one. That also is what he looks like when he's popping wheelies. But you have to be really close to the ground to get that one. They did excellent on that one. That one is excellent. See, this one, they made him into a dude with a pug head. It's kind of neat, but it's lame, right? So we'll save it, but it's not as good as that other one. I think Microsoft kicked the shit out of Twitter on this one. Top Gun Ghost Rider. What is that? I don't know how they're going to... I mean, I guess they could make him Top Gun, so I'll try Top Gun. Is Top Gun flying in southern Arizona? Boom. We get paid by the Southern Arizona Department of Government, so that way I have to type Southern Arizona and everything. Puts Philly Eagles shirts on our pugs every fall. Do you get like special dog t-shirts, or you just put like baby t-shirts on them? I got a bunch of baby t-shirts I could put on them probably. I figured this is what it would end up looking like. That's pretty good. It's kind of what it looks like when he's out flying, but he usually has a bunch of gear on, so he doesn't usually just fly around like this. This is typical Microsoft being a little goofy thing. I'll keep it anyway. That one's not bad. This, of course, is ridiculous. And this one is what he would do if you were trying to fly his airplane. He would jump in there and not let you fly his airplane. He doesn't like that. So that's a pretty good one. Let's see. Little dog t-shirts. Nice. All right, so if anybody doesn't have any other ones, I'm going to do Pug is going to important business meeting. I'm going to say conference. In southern Arizona. Let's see what this does. So we've only got 4 left. Boom. There's that one. And then we'll see what Grok does. The other one, the Twitter one. We're on the Twitter. That means there are 20 people from... That's a horrible... It's just a picture of a dog. Kind of because they put out a grayed out chalkboard behind them. I like this one. He has all his business stuff. He has his Department of Conference, Southern Arizona paperwork, and he has a bunch of dollar bills. Definitely looks like and then he put a collar on him just for no reason. He's got like a stripper collar on. This one, he has his passport and his briefcase. So that one, excellent. Just because it's in Seattle, no big deal. Don't pay attention to that. And now he's obviously in Southern Arizona because he has a cowboy hat on and he's ready for business. And of course, this is the Four Corners area of Utah, but whatever. Southern Arizona, Northern Arizona. This one I don't like because this one looks fake. All the other ones looked real. This one looks fake. All right, so it did poorly. I'm going to hit the button again. You can make it do it again. No. Make it better. Let's see what it does. See if it likes getting scolded. There's another. What the hell is that? So I guess he would be wearing some sort of a harness if he was going into an important business conference. So we'll give that one to him. And he usually hangs out with the ladies. So we'll save that one. So if you use GPT, I didn't open that one today, but GPT costs $25 a month. And with GPT, you can say stuff like, take that collar off of them. And then it'll just remove, well, it should just remove the collar. Oh, there we go. Pug in the movie Wolf of Wall Street. Let me grab that so I don't have to type it. In Southern Arizona, though. Well, I spelled conference wrong. No wonder it didn't know what to do. Create. And then we'll go back over here. In see what it came up with over here. He's just driving around a convertible. Anybody can drive a convertible. That does look like Southern Arizona, though. We don't have that many places with that bigger rocks, but we do have some. This, not really. This is like more like Northern Arizona because of the deserts and shittiness. But that's what he looks like when he's wearing a business suit. I don't know what the hell's going on here. This must be the guys in the rest of that movie or whatever. They tried to make him into a dude with a suit. Let's see, what else could we do? What else did I need? Let's see. Pug. Operating a radio set in Southern Arizona. Oh, and the other thing that's lame is when you get out of credits over there on Microsoft, which I'm now out of credits, it'll only give you like one image sometimes, or two if you're lucky. It won't give you four all the time. It's pretty lame. It's free, but it's lame. So this one is horrible. He looks like he's playing on a keyboard now, like he's operating a radio set in Southern Arizona. We're just supposed to imagine the room that he's in is in Southern Arizona. And he has to wear goggles inside the room he's in. Come on, Grok. I think that was a fail. Let's see how this one did. Microsoft is so much nicer. Good. Not bad. Pretty good. I said radio set, so I tried to make like a big fancy radio instead of like a portable radio. That's probably what I probably should have used a different word. I think it did pretty good there. I don't need a ton of those, so I'm done with those. Feel free to leave a suggestion if you want to see what the robots can do. I'm basically making some pictures here. So let's see. Pug operating a tripod mounted belt fed machine gun. And we'll see what robot Microsoft is going to say. They'll usually cry about something like that. We'll see. And then we'll see what Twitter says about that. Oh, crap, I'll shut up. They gave me 4 images of him running a bell-fed machine gun, and they did it better than Twitter. So I think that one's pretty good. That's pretty much what he looks like when he's shooting a saw. Or, I mean, whatever that thing was. This one, yeah, looks pretty good. It's a little bit fake. This one, yeah, he would be wearing a kit when he's doing it. Very nice. This one, they give you a magazine-fed, bipod mounted pug standing next to something. So I don't know what they're doing with this. We'll keep it though. It was free after all. Oh no, it wasn't. It cost me $7. No, there's Ghost Town knives. Pug parachuting onto a tropical island. I like that one. Let's see. Well, they never made him a seal yet. This looks like that one video game. And where's his parachute? Twitter, thanks a lot. He's going pretty low before he's turned on his parachute. And look how big his shadow is. I'm scared of this one. This one went like cartoon style, but I'll keep these. Pretty good. That one looks like he's having a lot of fun. I feel like he'd be barking at some of them birds, perhaps, if they were making noises. Those are all pretty good. I don't know why they went with the cartoon style, but they notice it's still giving me 4. Like, well played, Microsoft. You must know that you're being watched by, oh shit tons of people. So feel free to throw some suggestions out there. Let's see. I'm going to say pug. I'm going to say is a Navy SEAL parachuting into a tropical island. That way we start hybriding these things. Create and create. See how long Microsoft's taken? Well, it did pretty good. I don't know if those his feet or his arms. I guess those are his arms. They went back to making him all cutesy over here. So I don't know why he wouldn't be wearing his goggles. He'd be getting written up for that. You know, just supposed to take your goggles off as you're dropping. So we'll save that one anyway, even though it's not a great picture. Let's go check out these. This would be like a good sticker. We'll keep that one. He's diving out of a helicopter, I guess, in this one. And this is one of those helicopter plane deals. Well, it's not too bad, but it's not good either. This one's horrible. We won't keep that one. And this one would be okay, but they don't understand what a parachute is, how you use it. It's interesting how it mashes up some realistic parts of guns and some fakes. It's doing so much better than it used to, but yeah, for sure. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to say Pug is a photographer parachuting into... Oh man, non-capital. What the hell? Parachuting into a tropical island. So now let's see if it gets them taking pictures on the way down. That was pretty impressive, though, that it'll let me do machine gun. So I guess it's evolving. It doesn't look like any of the Patreons are jumping in. Well, he's taking a selfie, I guess, in this one. I don't know if I should keep this one or not. I guess I'll keep it. Yeah, it's okay, I guess. It's not great. I don't know what's going on with that water. This is him being a photographer, but he already parachuted in, I guess. They don't know how a parachute works, and now he's like parachuting in a little basket. But that would be not a bad idea. Push him off in a little basket. That way he wouldn't run all around while he's parachuting. I guess we'll keep that one. Of course, I had a whole bunch of ideas. And I was like, well, I better do this at one time. And now I'm thinking, or I'm getting the, I should have wrote some of the ideas down. I think I'm going to do a commercial here so I can. No, it's impossible to do mellow because if you say something like, watch what'll happen if I go white wolf. It's about the best thing I've come up with is to call her a white wolf. Because if you say anything else, it creates, like, if you say husky or something, she'll be gray, or she'll have, not brown, but like dark colors in her. So if you say white wolf, it'll give you usually something that looks kind of like her, but, you know, it's always a wolf. So that one kind of looks like her, but I don't know what's going on. She doesn't ever just jump out of airplanes like that. This one does not look like her at all. Oh, it's like something else. That looks like a dog with a gray head, and she doesn't have feet like that, so doesn't do good at making her. So I don't bother. Plus, she doesn't like being on the internet that much. I got a black Kelpie. Is that a dog? I don't know if I've heard of that one before. So Defense Dad is saying pug, hunting dinosaurs. I've done this one before. I don't know. It doesn't keep my images very long. It only keeps them for like a month, maybe. Not even. Probably just a few days. Depends on how much I'm making. But I have done pug hunting dinosaurs in Jurassic, or hunting dinosaurs, I guess. I didn't say Jurassic Park. Come on. What is this? I mean, it's a great picture, but how is he hunting a dinosaur? I guess in this one, he's just like, it doesn't mean that he has to be armed. He could go out hunting dinosaurs barehanded, I guess. He's pretty tough. Let's see. I'll take that one, even though he's wearing a shirt. He's only wearing a bandana on this one, so he's doing all right. He's hunting with the dinosaurs in this one. Is he playing the violin? And he's like, dinosaurs are running at me. I'm going to put my butt in the air. Like, this is a bad picture right here. I'm not taking that one. And this one's fake. Look at all these, like, hunting lizards. Those aren't dinosaurs. I'll just hit refresh on that and see if it makes a better version. Pug hunting dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. And I think that one was supposed to be, like, Central Park or something. I'm going to just say, do it better over here. Like my ChatGPT, I won't be mean to it because it learns. So I don't want to be mean to it and be a dick and have my chat turn into a dick. But I don't think Grok pays attention to us, so I don't mind being mean to Grok once in a while. But maybe that's a bad idea. So I think this is a shitty picture. It looks fake. So we got my jazz, but I'm keeping it, but it's fake. Dinosaur's the wrong scale. What? How can I already have one called that? All right, well, let's see what we got over here. He was playing with a little Matchbox car, and then a bunch of dinosaurs started happening, and he just sit there. Come on. I guess this makes a little more sense. He's got a flashlight in it, at least. I should say, oh, look, that looks just like him. So we're keeping that one. And he's going to carry around a tourist, whatever that's called, circuit court judge or whatever stupid thing. Hell no, not my dog. I'll save that, but my dog ain't carrying around that stupid thing. Huck's in there. Cattle dogs, very high energy, crazy smart, a lot of work. Took me 3 tries to cheat her to bring me a bottle of water from the pantry. That's pretty cool. Back when Aura was around, like, I understand dogs that are smart now. Like, I've had dogs before, and I've been around dogs that are smart, but Oro was smart as shit. He was like a monkey. He was super smart. This dog could probably be smart, but I don't bother to make him do anything good. The labs are laughing at a pug in clothes. I'm going to make a video. I'm going to make it say a lab hunting dinosaurs. Then what are you going to do? 2 labs. How's that about that? 2 labs. And let's see what happens. If it knows what a lab is. I just said pug, so you would think it would know that we're talking dogs. Pug fighting Frank from Men in Black. It doesn't like to do fighting usually, but I'll see what happens. Oh, it put clothes on him. This one just has a collar, but this guy turned into a human-ish looking thing. That one's weird. But there you go. Now you got your clothes. And this one is like, hey, let's make a gun without a barrel. What probably happened with this one is they took the barrel off and were playing fetch with it, and now they're in trouble because they need to use the gun, and they forgot where they put the barrel. This one is pretty good. It just looks like some guy is like, oh yeah, I forgot about dinosaurs. And there you go. There's a good one. We'll save that one. That's essentially a dog like, I'm just going to double check if you need me. I got your back. And this other dog's like, yeah, so do I. And then the dinosaur's like, what? So let's try this one. Pug fighting Frank from Men in Black. I'm not a fan of that dog, so it would be interesting to see what they come up with. I'll try giving Grok the head start on this one. I'm going to say again that Microsoft is being very cool. They usually slow down a lot and give you just one image. Got other people joining in. Welcome. Better to hunt with the dinosaurs than against them. Yeah, that's a good point. There's links out there to the... Come on, man. There's links out there to the chat if you're a Patreon, if you want to jump in. Otherwise, I'll probably wrap it up at the hour mark. I mean, this is good, but it's bad. This is also not what we're looking for. What are you talking about? So those are interesting pictures and stuff, but come on, man. See how it gave me 3 instead of 4? I'm going to make it do it again. This one, I don't know if I like this one or not. I don't like it because my dog isn't fat and Frank isn't fat. So he's got his tail coming out of his hip. So I don't know what happened to this dog, but I don't think I'm keeping that one. I'll just say do it better. This one's not bad, actually, especially if you like that Frank dog, because then it's got aliens. See how the whole thing happened? But you know what this also looks like? The guy from Blues Brothers. I'm going to sell it to be a Blues Brothers pug next. I don't like this one, but I'm going to steal it anyway. I'm not really stealing it. They gave it to me, so I'm just taking it. I don't like these, but I also do like them. They're okay. That's creepy. I'm not keeping that one. So pug is driving the Blues Brothers cop car. Pug is jumping the Blues Brothers cop car over Chicago. Oh, right on. Thanks for the super chat. Garrett is saying, or asking, do you need to sign into Microsoft to use this? Also, will it work on a smartphone? I have not used. I should try it on a smartphone. I never even thought to do that, but that'd be a good way to waste a bunch of time. You do have to sign in to Microsoft. I'm signed in with my my Microsoft account, but I'm not paying anything. So it's just they want you to be behind the sign-in wall is all. That's kind of like a weird collage, but it's not what we're looking for. None of these are. So I don't know what it came up with there. Actually, none of these came up with anything good. They're all the wrong cop car. This one's the closest, but they're all the wrong cop car too. But yeah, thanks for the super chat. And that's a good point. I'm going to have to try to I gotta figure out how I would even do it. I think this is just a website. It's just bing.com/images/create, I think is all you have to go to. And that takes you to this place where you get the line at the top, and then you just start typing in stuff. So defense data saying Pug is Neo in the Matrix. I'm going to say fighting a robot. Just to make it doing something. And we'll give that same command. My computer's getting glitchy. That same command over here to Twitter. So for people that are joining in, I started out going live because we've got people over on Patreon. And I figured I'd go live, let people from Patreon jump in if they want. And while I was waiting, I figured I'd run these AI computers next to each other and get a couple of images for projects. And that's pretty much what we're doing. So we've got the Microsoft AI. I don't know if it has a name. And then we have the Grok AI from Twitter, and we're giving the same commands to both and seeing what results we get. And notice I'm only getting 2 images now from Microsoft because there's probably other people using it and getting priority. I don't like this one. It looks shitty, and I kind of like this one, so we're saving this one. This looks like a toy. I could probably, let me play with that a little bit now. So Pug is a 3D toy. My keyboard is all bad. So Pug is a 3D toy. Yeah, let's just see what I do with that. And then I don't know what happened here. This is like Darth Vader hanging out with iRobot or something. Like, what? We're going to save it, but I'm going to be skeptical of this one. That's like Pug Vader. All right, so Pug is a 3D toy, came up with this. And this. We can probably save that one. And this. And this. We'll save that one. Let's see. So, where are we at? Anybody else got any other ideas? Let me go back to Southern Arizona one. So one of the nice things is you can jump back to one of your other commands or whatever it's called, prompts. Just click on them. Like I can only go back so far, but I can go back to one of these ones from earlier. And it says Pug operating a tripod-mounted belt-fed machine gun in Southern Arizona. Let's say Pug operating an espresso machine in Southern Arizona. And then we'll go tell Robot Twitter to do the same thing. Oh, Pug is Wolverine. I did a bunch of Wolverine, Deadpool, Pugs. I did Pug is Wolverine and White Wolf is Mello and him would fight, but it got really weird. That looks like he's making espresso. So I guess Woods wouldn't want him wearing an apron when he's making espresso. That seems a little. That's like asking him a lot. I think this is a cool little cart. They should make a little cart like this and then put an espresso machine in it. And look, he obviously is from Arizona because he's got a hat on. So we'll keep that one. This one looks pretty good because this is what it looks like when in the mornings when I tell him make me espresso. He's always got that look on his face. So we're going to keep this one. He's always like, I don't have thumbs. And I'm like, figure it out. Let's see. Pug is Wolverine. The only way they can make Pug Wolverine is by putting costumes on him. So that's going to happen, I bet. Oh, I'm going to say Pug is Wolverine in Southern Arizona. Because remember, we're getting paid by Arizona Government of Southernness. The Government of Southern Arizona. He'll just be like that. This happened. See? Now the thing is getting mad at me. It's just throwing out garbage. This one came out pretty good. We're keeping it. And then that one also came out pretty good. We're keeping it. That one is even better because that's how a dog Wolverine would be. He would have it on both his hands and his feet. And that's also how my dog runs around because he's got very girly fingernails all the time. So that is actually how my dog is in real life with his girly fingernails all the time. And that's actually pretty good also. So these are all pretty good. Pug is Wolverine fighting a giant lizard, I guess. Boom. I don't know what happened over here, but Grok has obviously been grokked. Grok is actually groked. Oh, they gave him a Gila monster. Oh, snap. This one looks pretty good. Come on. So we got a bunch of good ones today so far. Not too many misses. There's no Pug in this one, but don't know what's going on with that. There we go. There we go. That one's actually pretty good. Can you hear him making a bunch of noises over here? This one's pretty good too, really. It's more like a little bumblebee costume. Like, this is my spiky bumblebee costume. And his tail's too long. That part's fake. I'm going to just hit go again. I'm going to say do it better. Pug is a Gen X. Oh, snap. Look at, they really were like, forget about the Pug part, but here's a cool Wolverine picture. Dang, you wouldn't even need, you could just make a comic book this way. You wouldn't even need to do nothing. You could just describe all the panels. This would be a cool comic book right here, I tell you what. They got rid of the Pug part. Oh, there we go. There's a Pug. Pug Wolverine fighting a giant Gila monster. Oh, this one's super cool too, except he's more like a wrestler in this one. All right, so let's see. What do we had over here? Pug is Gen X. In Southern Arizona. How are they going to make a Pug Gen X? That should be interesting. And we'll see what Twitter says. Again, I'm going to give Microsoft some credit here. I will often be on the side of ragging on Microsoft. I worked for Microsoft for a number of years. And so I got all the rights in the world to rag on them once in a while. But they're giving us a lot of pictures this evening. He does have that t-shirt, so that actually works pretty good. I wonder what they think Gen X is. Maybe a soccer team or something from some country. This one looks kind of interesting. I don't know how this is. There you go. There's your Gen X pug. So now I'll say Gen Alpha. What are they going to do to him? Is that 2 words? Probably is. Hey, could you make more noises? You're ruining this show. I'm sorry. I'd like to apologize for my dog making a bunch of noises back there. He's sitting right underneath me making a bunch of noises for no reason. That kind of looks like him, though. Okay. I'll keep it, but I don't know what their deal is there. That kind of looks like a Gen Alpha pug. That looks like a Gen Alpha pug, except would they care about an American flag? I think they do, hopefully. I guess that kind of looks like a Gen Alpha pug. What did we do first? Z? So now, or no, X. So now we'll do Z. Thanks again to Garrett for the super chat over there. Much appreciated. I don't know why this, he's just walking. Do Gen Zers walk? This is what he looks like, being a hippie. And a phone, nice. Leaning up against the cactus, that's something I feel like that's what a Gen Z would do too. Like, oh, I'm going to lay down against that cactus over there. This one is pretty good, except it looks like a girl in that one. Yeah, that one's not bad either. I don't know why they think Gen Z wears tie-dyes all the time. But I'll bet you if I would have said, give me a dog, I'm going to try it. So I'm going to say, give me a pug. Pug is looking at a phone wearing a tie-dye in southern Arizona. We'll see what it says. Will it come up with the same images? Garrett says it will work on the phone. Right on. Yeah, I need to figure that's probably a great use of time, actually. I do a bunch of wasted stuff on phones. I like to think of stuff that's more creative. He just hovers his phone, I guess. That's pretty trippy. And now he has a human hand, but he has a Volkswagen. Kinda. It's a Volkswagen. It's a woke wagon. This looks more like a Gen Xer back when we were in high school, but I'll take that. This definitely is a good one. Looking at I'm going to change this to pipe. What are they going to interpret with pipe? I guess we'll try getting Twitter in on this again, even though they've been failing miserably quite a bit. So what's your results? Do you think that Twitter is better or that Microsoft is better? Oh, they went with a smoking pipe. That's pretty funny. They gave him a goofy look on this one. This one, I don't know, where he just has a human hand out of nowhere. Now he is looking at a pipe. So that one is definitely literal. And I feel like he would be licking it. So that one's probably more realistic than any of them. He's not going to just allow something to be in front of him without licking it. All right, so what else? Looking, let's see. What else can we have him doing? What else do I need some pictures of? Let's see. Looking at folding pocket knives on a table in southern Arizona. This one is hilarious. I'm going to say it again just to see what it does. Better. I go again, but better. See what happens. Oh, very good. Gave it to me with a bunch of camp stuff in the background. That's kind of cool. That one's all right, except it's northern Arizona. And this is central Arizona, maybe? Northern Arizona? Northern Arizona. So, whatever. He's definitely looking at that pipe in his mouth. I got a bunch of photographic evidence that you were out smoking a pipe, little dog. So, get ready for a whooping after the show. Yeah, you're going to get a whooping. Yeah, a whooping. Yeah, you were bad. I got pictures of you being bad. I got pictures of it. I got evidence of how bad you are. Come here. What are you doing? What do you want? All right, well, nobody jumped in here. My co-host is getting all upset. I think he wants to go P-O-T-T-Y. O-U-T-S-I-D-E. Now, damn it. He's having a fit. So, I think we'll wrap it up. Thanks to Garrett for dropping $5 in there. Do appreciate it. And for the Patreons for existing. I could do these on more regular. I can't really do things on a regular basis right now, but I could potentially do this, kind of schedule more time so people could get ready for it and join in. Let me know if you're a Patreon or YouTube channel member, if you'd be interested in jumping into a live, and if so, when, so that I would be better, I would plan it at a better time. And let me go look over here. We actually got a majority of people on X right now, and we all know that people on X are scared to type in because they don't reply or comment live. They just watch. But if you're interested in replying after the fact, feel free. You are allowed to type on X, and give us some feedback on when it is you'd rather have something like this. We're not necessarily going to just do AI pictures of pugs, but we did get a bunch of them tonight, so thanks for sticking with us. I spent an hour making pictures of pugs with robots, and hopefully if you learn something, you learn something. And we learned that from Garrett that we can run these on our phones, and that's actually pretty cool. Evolution of the technology. So with that, we'll wrap it up. Thanks again, everybody, for joining. Good to see Huck again. I don't know if some of these other people are people I know, or if just people walking by on a Sunday night. But got 556 Media, Woods, Defense Dad was out there. Like I said, I don't know if all these names, some of these names are new. So thanks for jumping in. And Mario was out there. Welcome. And I should have done the lowrider pug. Let me do that one. I didn't see that one before. How do I find it over here? $831. Oh, dang, that was way before. Yeah, I totally missed that one. So let's put that one in there. I'm curious what car they're going to give them. Oh, I should have put it in Southern Arizona. Dang it. They made it in California, of course. That one's not too bad. That one's okay. It's on a beach or whatever. I notice he's always got a blue bandana on. Nice. Nice. Well played, Microsoft Bing. Well played. We all know which sect Microsoft hangs with now. So if you're in California, you know who Microsoft's rolling with. All right. Well, with that, we're wrapping it up. Thanks, Mario, for a good tip. I'm going to probably play with that one a little bit because I'd rather see Lowrider El Camino. I've never played with El Caminos on AI yet. I played with the van on AI, and I've done the cop car on AI, but not the El Camino. That would actually be pretty fun. I should probably get some El Camino pictures. I sold my El Camino like an idiot when I was working at Microsoft, actually. That is not an El Camino. So yeah, we have to do some work to get it to have a decent El Camino picture. But yeah, thanks everybody again for joining, and we'll be back on the next time around doing this. I'm gonna, I guess, throw a commercial out here for the store. Thanks to folks that do buy stuff over at the store. It keeps us able to do stuff like this. And then we'll probably end it with the Ninja thing for Patriot.
GearWebsites.com is your source for firearms-based playing cards and books. We also have mugs, shirts, and posters with designs that we've made live. Of course, we have patches. Every Friday is Free Patch Friday. We appreciate your support. Thank you for shopping at GearWebsites.com.
Shit. Ninja? Ninja! Ninja!